During his high-profile trip to the Middle East, former President Donald Trump made headlines by announcing an end to U.S. sanctions on Syria, a surprising development that immediately drew international attention and sparked debate across diplomatic circles. The announcement was made during a press event in the region, where Trump emphasized what he called a shift toward a new era of cooperation and peace. The decision to lift sanctions on Syria comes after years of U.S. measures aimed at pressuring the Syrian regime over human rights abuses, alleged war crimes, and its role in destabilizing the region. The sanctions had long been a cornerstone of American foreign policy regarding Syria, particularly during the height of the civil war and the fight against ISIS. Trump's move signals a dramatic pivot, one that could have long-term geopolitical implications. Trump framed the announcement as part of a broader effort to promote economic rebuilding and regional stability. He claimed that lifting the sanctions would encourage dialogue, open trade opportunities, and incentivize reforms in Damascus. Critics, however, argue that removing the sanctions could be seen as legitimizing a government accused of widespread repression and violence against its own people. The international reaction was swift. Some U.S. allies in the region expressed cautious optimism, while others voiced concerns about the lack of conditions tied to the policy reversal. Human rights organizations and Syrian diaspora groups were among the most vocal critics, warning that lifting sanctions without meaningful concessions from the Syrian regime could undermine efforts for justice and accountability. Back in Washington, lawmakers were divided. Some members of Congress praised the decision as a pragmatic step toward ending prolonged conflict, while others condemned it as premature and lacking strategic clarity. The State Department has yet to release a full briefing on the terms of the decision or whether any monitoring mechanisms will be implemented. Observers are now waiting to see how the Syrian government will respond. Some analysts speculate that the lifting of sanctions could pave the way for broader diplomatic engagement, while others fear it could embolden authoritarian behavior. The move also raises questions about the future of U.S. influence in the region, especially as other powers like Russia and Iran continue to play prominent roles in Syria's affairs. As Trump continues his tour through the Middle East, this announcement has become a central talking point. Whether it leads to real progress or deeper controversy remains to be seen, but the ripple effects of ending U.S. sanctions on Syria will undoubtedly be felt both regionally and globally in the days and months ahead.